to Dredge. Now, first things first. Okay, we have that. We got the flame, got the token piece. Okay. Get that stored away for a second. Okay. So. One moment. Okay, folks. So. Welcome back to Dredge with me, Cornish-knight. And we have lots of things to do. First things first. I did look up to try and figure out where the final map piece was, because I was a bit confused why I couldn't locate it. And boy, did I make a blunder where it is located. So I thought I'd cleaned out the rest of the areas, and there was just one left up here, but that is not the case. So we have a long way to go. First things first. I really like this game. Like I said it multiple times, but it's just been playing. It's been so much fun. So we need to head down there. Okay. I know I've been playing quite conservatively and like not taking a lot of risks, which is the thing is like I play it how people would play it, but I play it how people in the setting would react. In my experience, of like trying to avoid going out at night, that kind of thing. But it is Cthulhu lore, so this is the thing that I always find really interesting and trying to explain to people is that Cthulhu, like madness in Cthulhu, is quite confusing because it is both like common mental illness, or as well as a supernatural impact from my own reading on the subject. So it means that if you are affected by see things beyond the waking world, it drives you deeply, deeply mad. Okay, so we need to go right around the back and somewhere. That's not great. I need to basically go and get fixed up now. Yeah, Cthulhu Madness is it's interesting because initially you think, oh, it's just like insanity, that kind of thing. It's not. It's an otherworldly presence, like an otherworldly sickness, which is always a really interesting concept. Yeah. Fix that up. Okay. I will get the next level of motor going. We will quickly sleep. To get time pass. But no, my view of it is like when you're playing in a setting with Cthulhu, where like obscene madness is an element. One of the things you have to take into account is that rational behaviour, like I view Cthulhu Madness almost like Chaos Corruption from Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k, which is that it sort of deliberately infiltrates and manipulates the user. There's the final one. So we need to go. Yeah. So that's the final map segment. Let's get to a safe harbour, which is here. So, message. 9th. He still refuses to take me on board when he's working. He is convinced that I will find it dull, or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm overly needy. I know he needs me too. He needs time alone, but I'm so desperate bored at home when he's away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment on the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me go. Okay. So we have everything have everything done. Okay. They've been written in a few days. Strange to the ink has run some lines here, and they are legible. While most have hauled up the junk, the large wooden casket, Huskin with the crew attempting discovery. He prized open. Relief is split apart. Crimson cloth spill out on the dock. The crashing waves rose in my ears. I can hear it still. He stared down at the open casket and turned to me his eyes. I saw the void. The pages turned off. My darling, I found you at last. When you have left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's one thing I left to do. Throw me back. Okay. So strange this is going on. From the sounds of it, from reading these notes, it seems to be a married couple. The husband seems to fall under the sway of Eldritch's knowledge, and the wife seems to be also going a bit doolally. Stand in the centre of the campsite. The fire embers are cool, but they blow in the wind. Take a look at the footprints. Okay. Check the mission tent. Okay. Right here. So let's get back to where we came. Pursuit-wise, get all the relics, catch a sailfish. Oh, that's for the weirdo. Catch rare fish, gulp a eel, yeah. Like the statues, catch a horseshoe crab. Collect all samples. Okay, that one's actually not too hard to do. And we're fairly close by to it. But no, the thing with I always view Cthulhu madness because obviously in the modern age, such things as insanity and mental illness are quite sensitive topics to basically have in games because it can be quite sensitive for some players. So I've always found it fascinating that I see Cthulhu madness more like a form of corruption that drives you slowly towards like insanity via outside influences, because it has an latching snapper. Swollen flesh holds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through mounted scar tissue. Because it almost seems to like influence you to fall further, if that makes sense. That's what I view it as. Anyway, similar to like Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy with its chaos corruption, where the corruption almost like influences you, like your darker urges, which is the thing that's always hinted at in the lore. Right here. I know we haven't caught all species and all that kind of stuff, and all the variants. Okay. Let's get to here. Bit of money. Right. One more and we can go about our way. But yeah. So when I try and play games like this, And people are like, oh well, if that's the case, why would your character sort of go out into the setting then? And it's because, well, a normal sane person probably wouldn't, but they are being influenced to do things they normally wouldn't do. So that's how I sort of explain why, like, for example, like in a setting where you have weird stuff going on and your character would have seen it by now, like why they would then brave to go out into the dark. I suppose it's the suspension of disbelief. It's one of those justifications. One of those justifications in settings where it's like, well, why does anyone sort of if you look at D&D, yeah, like the D&D for the D&D base setting, so I keep saying Ferelden, but that's in Dragon Age. Faerun is a really dangerous place if you're a common person. Like, there's goblins, there's gnolls, there's all kinds of things. There's bandits, and it makes you wonder why you would go out there, out beyond the safety of your village. Connect the research per generator. Okay, so let's grab this. Great, now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect them. You might also need to improve that equipment. I gave you to catch some of these. Abyssal. Okay. Loose jaw we can catch without too much issue. Snailfish, anglerfish, and giant amepod. Okay. 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 So the thing is, like, for example, if you take Faerun, it's a really dangerous place if you're a peasant or if you're like a common person, because if you look at the if you look at what's being asked of you, she's chasing away from the reach of a massive aggressive creature, presumably living in the depths of the basin, so be careful around there. We need to collect the repulsion machinery to generators at the research outpost. Yeah, okay. But, so what was I saying? About, like, Faerun, yeah. Like, with Faerun, it's the thing is, like, if you're just a normal casual citizen, it is just beyond dangerous, because we have the stat lines for what a commoner is in that game. We got an anglerfish, that wasn't too hard. Okay. I mean, I can probably get a lockjaw without too much issue. They are deep-dwelling creatures. So we just have to look for the little red lights. Like little red, like the ones that are here. No, that's not them. I mean, they are around. There we go. Those two will do for what we need. The other two we probably do need to activate the generator on. Okay, so we've got those two done. But no, like, this is the thing, like, if we go back to Faerun, like we have the stat line, like the information about what an average person is like in the setting, and they are massively squidgy. I mean, like if I remember correctly, they have less HP than your standard goblin, or have roughly the same HP as your standard like common variety guarding goblin, which means that like it's really easy to kill a normal person in D&D. Okay, so let's rest. So it makes you wonder why normal people would travel. Let's hook this up. The resource for Reaper's pulsing could be connected to the generator. Small object rolls out from under the generator. Ooh. Activate the machine. Yes. The repulsor machine hums and whirs. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top. An alarm begins to blare. The research said this should keep the creature at bay for a time at least. Okay, let's... Rightio. That should be everything. Let's go. Flee. That's probably going to really anger the giant tentacle creature. I think I basically cheated because I got 2 out of the 4 species outside of the area. Now I wonder if we would have released the creature into the area, that would have been cool, like driven it out from its like resting spot into the surrounding location. Would have been terrifying if the case. Okay. Research. Hello again. Okay, you've got snailfish. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? The bad news. Bad news is that the samples retrieved from the bright basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutation. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it will be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem to be safe near the basin. Well, that's reassuring. Okay, so that's unlocked for us. We'll go back and sell the prized one that we've just got. I'll also pick up a hammerhead shark. Will I? This is where I find out I do not have the room anymore. Fiddlesticks. Okay. Nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. I'll have to get some work done on the boat to get it replaced. Okay. All right. Still buying fish, but if it's completely turned to rot, I won't pay anything for it. Okay. Oh, we have to put it there. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Yeah, we don't have enough for that. I mean, as it stands, the loss of the engine stacks, that's 67.2, and this is 52 plus, that's 67. So it comes out at roughly the same. No, it doesn't. It's 60. It's slightly faster to have the current setup, at least until we can get. At least until we can get this, which we can put in to give us a additional boost of speed. I mean, to be honest, we should probably try and think about getting the hull upgraded as well to get the bigger hull. Okay. We need to head back up north. Okay. If I see a sailfish. No, I can't catch that. Okay. I went the wrong way. That is deeply annoying. Okay. Makes down some strange symbols. Okay. Right. Okay. We need to head this way. We also need to find a sailfish. Okie dokie. It's been a while since I've been back through here. For those wondering why I'm basically checking in with all these abandoned campsites, is because there is a really cool secret, but the downside of the secret is that it can be a bit hard to find, so I'm trying to locate it. Come. I just need a bit of money for parts. Okay. Ugh. Cyclopic flounder. Okay. Always worrying to see. Okay. Let's pass the time, and we'll get out back to the island. Well, back to the one area I haven't finished properly exploring. Okay. No, so I'm not going past anywhere that will buy it, so we need to actually wait, what am I saying? I am going past someone that was going to buy it. Okay. Okay, northeast, here we go. If we could find somewhere that had cloth as well, it would be fantastic. Now that's a shame. Cloth is hard to get in this game. Don't scrap metal. Razormouth tuna, half teeth, half muscle, with fish sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Okay, earn a bit more money. Let's head out this way. Need to find a swordfish. They're in deep water. Okay. Sell everything we have. That will give us a bit of money. Okay, just a little bit more room and we've basically got all that. Let us sleep. Ossified sea robin, shattered membrane mandibles, scythe the air in front of its deep depth dweller. Its small body encased in a suit of thick bone. I mean, those are the reason those fish look prehistoric is that they actually are a prehistoric species. They're ancient in history. Okay. Ooh, dolphin, very pretty. It sits on the island nearby an abandoned campfire. Examine the structure. Okay. I don't need scrap. If I could find a sail of fish, I'd be very happy. Sounds like a whale. Unfortunately, I went in a bad direction. Okay. Yeah, killer whales. Very pretty. Right, I'm going to dock up here and then go and look for some swordfish. That should be enough for me. Okay. Frilled shark, considered by many to be a living fossil, this technically a shark. It swims like an eel, hunting prey with 300 needle-like teeth. Fascinating. Okie dokie. Okay, that's done. Gives us a bit of money. Let's get this upgraded. Tier 3. Okay. I don't have anything to put into any of these to get up to the new level, but a lot more space now. Okay. We need to find a swordfish. Well, there's Big Mother in all her terrifying glory. Okay, a sexton, really worth the time. Okay. The swordfish will be out in deep water, which means it's going to be an absolute faff to find. Ooh, whale. trying to find one is always a pain. Right. Right, if we go to... Oh, I forgot to read that. The plan for future. So we need oceanic species. Here we go, sailfish. The marrows. Okay, so it can be found in the marrows. Okay, so I'm in the wrong area. Right, so now we go hunt the elusive fish. Has to be here somewhere. Fiddly-dee. Okay. Let's go to the safe harbor. That's not a safe harbor, that's a buoy. Okay. And I cannot find this sailfish. They say it's supposed to be in the Marrows, so somewhere out here, perhaps. Ugh. Viperfish. Wasn't that one of the ones we were supposed to get? Catch rare fish. No. That's sailfish. Also crab. Okay. No, that's not that either. Trying to locate some of these fish is really annoying. The thing is, it's probably going to be over here, if anywhere else, because it will be relatively near the region in the Marrows where we need to go, because that's how it generally seems to be set out. But it might be one of these things where there's only a couple of spots you can actually catch the blasted thing. Okay. Got my hopes up. Alas. I went in the wrong direction again. Not the best thing in the world. Is that it there? That might be it. No. Okay. I need to go and find a safe harbour. For the life of me, I cannot find the sailfish. I've seen it a couple of times. I don't think they have very many fishing spots, unfortunately. Okay. So I'm going to put a cut in here, folks. We've got some stuff done, I just can't find a sailfish. Anyway, I've been Cornish-knight, this has been Dredge, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.